Hey everybody, how are you? Hope all is well. Just landed here, sitting in the hotel room, as you can see. And I had this very interesting story that I want to share with you guys. So, the plane ride it got a little bumpy. Like, that's bumpy and then there's just bumpy. You know what I'm talking about? Where like the plane's like rocking side to side and like people are screaming. Not really screaming, but like the usual like, like those screamings. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so I'm on the plane and there's turbulence. And like, of course, like, when you fly a lot, like it is what it is. But like sometimes you're like, holy cow, holding onto your seat, tightening your seatbelt, davening, saying goodbye, that type of stuff. Not saying goodbye, but. So the plane lands after that whole bit of turbulence and it's all fine. And we land and I'm taking the shuttle to the airport. And the pilots from the plane are on the same shuttle. They're staying in the same airport. I'm staying in an airport hotel. And they're staying at the same hotel, which is perfect. So these young guys get on with like their whole cool pilot gear and the caps and the jackets, and they're all like hawking with each other. And I turn to them, I'm like, "Can I ask you a question?" They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, I think I was on your flight, but were you on the flight?" And they're like, "Yeah." I said, "What were you thinking during the turbulence?" And they're like, "When?" I'm like, "What do you mean when? The flight? What were you thinking?" He's like, "Oh, please." And they basically like gave me like a little bit of what modern planes have today. Like, turbulence is a little bit of air, rough air, whatever they got. He's like, if you understood the machines that we were flying today, you'll be fine. Don't even think twice about a little bit of the rough air that we had. We're not worried at all in the cockpit. And I got off the shuttle and got into my room, and I had the following thought. We wasted a lot of energy freaking out over that turbulence. The plane wasted a lot of energy. Turbulence is turbulence. It's annoying, it's weird, it feels off, but there's turbulence, and then there's the emotional energy that you expend worrying about turbulence. There's what happens, then there's the worry that accompanies what happens. And it's the worry that really sucks out your energy. Because what you're going through, you're going through. But the emotional investment of what's going to be, that's really what sucks you dry. And I'm thinking to myself how many minutes I lost and how many collective minutes the plane lost and how many millions of minutes flyers this year lost by the emotional energy expended in the worry when they hit turbulence. And the only two people that aren't worried are the guys flying the plane. I think that's what life's all about. Mark Twain once said, "I've suffered a lot of hardships in life, but most of which have never come true." We spend lots of our lives worrying. What's going to be. Even when we go through challenge, when we go through pain, the pain itself may be manageable, but it's the worry that accompanies the pain that isn't. Can you imagine how many minutes of life we have wasted on worry? But when we believe in our core that someone else is driving the plane, when we believe that the machinery, so to speak, that we're in, this life, this world, there's a pilot. Someone's flying the plane. God knows what he's doing. He's in the cockpit. When we believe that someone else is flying the plane and we let him do the flying, then when you go through ups and downs, your emotional investment changes. And even if you hit a challenge, at least you don't expend the energy in the worry, because it's the worry that really gets us. And so whatever you're doing today, whether you hit a bump or not, remember, someone else who's got your back is flying that plane. If you hit a little turbulence, go through it, but don't worry about it.